I had the knowledge, I had the practical experience of going to the consulate and attend the interviews. I traveled significantly or extensively, so I have gone to VFS. There are different consulates and visa application centers for different countries. So I've had, fortunately, I must say, I was blessed with great bosses, colleagues, friends, and family, where I had several opportunities to travel overseas. Okay, and that's how I could go for interviews. I was able to go for regular processing of visas. I did my own application forms. Okay, I made mistakes, but I learned my mistakes too. So that's the knowledge I had. So that was the confidence I had, saying that I'm going to give this a shot. And why did I take it up? Can anybody say why I could have taken up this particular thing? I had the knowledge, I had the experience. What is attractive about this?
Because you had it in common.
What did I invest? He gave one input already. What did I invest in? Sorry? Yes. No investment or less investment. Correct? I didn't invest money, but I invested my time and skills. There was no money which I invested. So it is an easier way of starting. So something which I already had the knowledge and experience, and therefore it was very quick for me to start. Whereas if it involved money, then you had to find out resources, banks which are going to support. You should have found out if it's not a service, then you need to find a warehouse or a place of working, etc. Correct? So in your business, when we get to the exercise of doing the business idea, these are some of the inputs you need to consider. What is the kind of service or product you're going to consider? Does it require investment or no investment? Whether your existing skills can support it. Okay. Now, the next thing is what you need to consider. Whatever service or product you choose, you need to look at your competitors. So, for instance, if we were to take the example of SVIT, now we have who are the other competitors for SVIT? Yes? 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 Absolutely. Right? Yeah, exactly. So you're thinking right. So when you think of an idea, look at your competitors. Okay, so let's say if it is about cattle farming or real estate. What in real estate? There are several people in real estate. She spoke about cement leaking agent. First time I hear this is very niche. I don't think there are many players. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Are there many people there? Counseling? Okay. So this is more like an agent mediating between the buyer and the seller. Nice. Okay. Very nice. Yeah. So are there any agents with that? So if you were to start that, what are the chances? Is that a man's work? Are there many men who take up that job, or are there women who take up that job? Many men. That's what I meant. A man's work. So if you were to take that, what are the chances of you succeeding? Do you have the skills? Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay. So that's a very niche area which Gupta just spoke about, right? So you have to look at whatever idea you are considering. You need to see what is the amount of competition you have, and how can you make a difference. Can you bring in a unique selling point in your service or product? Now, if I were to relate it back to my own services, why is my service unique? So can any of you here tell me if you are aware of other companies who offer visa immigration services? Are you aware of other companies who only specialize in this? There are a few people. There is another company called Y-Axis. Okay, and there is one more called ZPS. Okay, so there are very few in this, few players. But again, they work differently, I work differently. They are a global organization, been in the industry for a very long time. I'm a newbie. right? I work differently. I also come from practical experience, not just theory alone. So you need to look at similar points. Okay. Any doubts so far? Okay. Is this something? Is this what you were expecting, or are you expecting something more? More? Yes, I'd like to hear. What is it you'd like to? No, I'm not making fun of it. I'd like to just understand so that we are going to the right path. What exactly would you like to know? No, please feel free. Okay. Alright, so the other thing you also have to consider is who are your target audience. When I say target audience, your clients, customers. Do you want to look at offering a product or a service to the general mass? Or you want to cater to a certain, how do I say, economic, people with certain economic ability. So people who are middle class or upper middle class who can afford it, depending on the product or the service which you offer. Okay. So, someone spoke about platforming here. Yes. Okay. So,